Alright, everybody. Tonight we are playing Reno's Fall. Very even balancing right now. 123 apiece for 246 people. We have A and V, 5th NC, 1st Delaware, Hamptons Division, PA, more Hamptons Division, MB. And on the USA side, we have MWB, IVB, TNA, 9th Corps, and 83rd and 42nd Pennsylvania. Now, one thing with Reno's Fall that I am interested in this match is how aggressive the New Union are. And it seems like 9th Corps is pretty much answering my question, in that they want to be very aggressive. They want to get up on this snake fence and shoot the CSA as they get even close to the middle of the map. Now, most of the battle is won by fighting over these rocks on the left side of the map right here. And 42nd Pennsylvania is trying to prevent CSA from getting any foothold. And the best part about this map from the Union's perspective is tickets are relatively pretty even. So it's almost like it turns into a slugfest of forcing CSA to get into final push and Union trying to do it as early as possible. If CSA gets a foothold along the stone wall, it's going to be a good day for CSA. So Union's goal is to prevent them from getting either forward.
Is that Captain Hood? The Captain Hood?
So 3 regiments on the left for Union, 1 on the right. And it's mirrored exactly opposite from the CSA side.
They took our boy.
Union does have artillery, but a lot of this battle is in the forest itself.
Blue or white is what you want.
So we'll see how well they do. Hampton's Division doing rolling volleys into the Union.
Grab their back pocket. They're your prison bitches now.
Now, because it's even battle, I'm curious when CSA is going to actually commit to the push. It looks like we're actually going right now. CSA is charging into the Union. CSA needs every piece of ground. And Union is holding, but they have a down flag, and a lot of them have sticks. Some of these Union guys do not have any bayonets on, which is not good. The CSA is actually about to win this. Yeah, CSA wins this with an even ticket battle. If anything, Union has actually lost a little bit of tickets. But great job, CSA, on the right. They're going to have a very free forest right now. Now, on the left side here, it looks like CSA even won the snake fence. It's very hard for Union. Oh, actually, Union's holding the snake fence. A couple Rambos, but it's okay.
They're falling back.
CSA holding at the rocks. That is not a large group right there. I do not see a flag. That is bus right there.
Like
So
what? You can't
I would not push if that was CSA. Trying to snipe people. Oh. If he didn't get shot, he would have got stabbed.
Hey, kill this dude! Kill this dude! Pour pop to your right!
Paradox
to your right,
missed.
Pop. Oh,
They missed him again. He's still alive. Oh, there we go. Took 3.
He failed us.
Good job, Paradox.
I got.
Union is falling back. Not very easy to hold the snake fence. They did have the numbers, but I don't think they realized that. CSA was not very strong on their side. But CSA
mean, like his face
Using
is
this stone
destroyed
wall.
already.
They're in the center of the
Yeah.
field and in the corn.
Directly down the snake fence, left of east, down the snake fence.
They're also on the rock, I think.
Shoot down the snake fence, boys. They're all down the snake fence.
You got a hitch, Kern.
Yeah, there's also on
What's
the
that guy
rocks
doing?
as well. The rocks as well.
Stone wall provides a lot of protection.
Press space.
Rocks do too, but stone wall. I don't know why why are they hopping over? I'm not
We're
sure
getting
why.
shot from behind.
You are getting shot from behind. Which regiment is this? IVB's helping out. MWB taking over the logs.
Down the road!
Right there, guys, go on the road. There's a command.
Great shots by the Union. Beautiful shots.
Their loads behind the wood stack.
Forcing CSA to retreat. Now, from the Union's perspective,
Gets you going.
they needed to push forward to accelerate
I
the
also
ticket
went out
loss
for some,
and force them
my
into
best
final
friends
push.
for, master
And so,
nuclears, 'cause we're both
we've
out
officially hit the
today.
middle stage of the map, where they're essentially fighting over the forest. And typically, Union will hold these rocks, but they're not that great. This map really forces a very tight alleyway, and if you're Union, you want to make sure that every inch that CSA gets is paid with a lot of blood. And CSA is very much massing right here. Hampton's Division, Shenandoah,
Penetrate them with your bullet.
Inch yourself until you get
independent
white
firing.
formation. I'm gonna
Chipping
go
away,
left.
chipping away.
Okay, there's friendlies in front. They're crouching somewhat. Alright, we're gonna move up. Shenandoah, move up.
MB chased off, holding here at the corner between the snake fence and the stone wall.
You're not gonna hit nothing with that.
I'm curious if they want to flank. Push up in this corn. Ooh. Let's see here. A and V spread out, but taking over the corn.
Up here, up and over,
I am
and over and into him.
invincible.
Up and over and into him.
If CSA can hold this corn,
He's not invincible.
He still died.
they will really prevent
Up and over
the
and
Union
into him. Gotta wear-
from providing cover fire from the forest on down to MWV. But they need to push them all the way to the corner. Not very easy.
Oh shit, they're coming from behind us in the corn too. The CSA behind us as well. Fall back.
A lot of chaos right now. It actually looks like Union's winning this. Yeah, Union's winning this. Oh man, if only they stayed on this side of the fence. Their flag is not pulling back.
Who the fuck is Goma?
Yeah. Jeez. Ninth Corps cleaning up. The bus just unfortunately had too little people.
Ceasefire.
Yeah, we got allies.
MWV holding
Ceasefire.
holding the corner. So that means there should be really only be two Union regiments holding these rocks. There's a lot of people, but if CSA does want to regroup and charge the forest, if Union has that many people far down in the corn, they could muster up a charge to attack 42nd Pennsylvania. Pushing up to the logs. So kind of at a stalemate right here. Hampton's Division pushing up a little bit, fighting for every single ounce of cover here.
wait and see if we got a
Really
target.
important for the CSA to stay in formation at all times to prevent the ticket loss.
Save your shots. Save your shots. We're charging. Charge. Get in
Ninja.
there. Get in there.
Shenandoah, we're moving up.
Stay on your start.
Got a charge here. Can they stay together? Officer down.
Keep moving.
Are they smart enough
Just get the
to force the Union off these rocks here?
pushing down.
CSA charging sporadically, but they're coming right here. Union counter charging. A lot of out of lines. This very good counter charge by the Union. Cleaning up leftover CSA. Didn't want to charge.
In front, too!
Still stragglers. Union still counter charging.
We got at least a few when they came up
kill me,
close.
I'm
Yeah,
friendly.
that's good. That's good.
Hey, behind you.
If we die in formation.
CSA stragglers. But Union has finally pulled back.
Good shot, Rock. Really good shot.
Union over here, stone wall, fight over the stone wall. Pushing back, CSA. CSA is holding this corner, but they're not providing enough cover fire. Union is wide open. These are free shots by the CSA. Free shots. Flags falling back. And they're letting Trick Daddy
Oh, I killed that.
harass their flag.
None of y'all killed him.
That guy on the right.
CSA, y'all are-
Come on, get him.
CSA, beautiful shots. And they could not capitalize. They have a down flag over there, still down. It's going to be a lot of spawning from main for CSA right now. Hampton's division putting volleys down in the meantime.
Get your reloads, boys. Hurry up.
They control that whole stone wall.
Plenty of time left, plenty of time. Tickets are very even. If anything, actually a slight bias to CSA.
Check.
So they should not feel bad about themselves right now, but they're losing the land grab right now as Union takes over this corner right here.
Flag down, flag down.
They're just a little too unorganized. If they get on that snake fence and clean them up,
Pull it back.
Let's go.
they can do it, but they're falling back
We're withdrawing to the rock.
to the rocks. Trying to get those pistol shots. Shot out by the Rambos. Skirms.
Push him off that stone wall, HD. Push him off that stone wall.
My star.
Now, why I personally like this map is the amount of angles that can happen. Each regiment, when coordinated correctly, can provide covering fire
Towards the mark, HD. Shoot towards the
and
mark.
essentially prevent the Union from taking up a lot of space. That's how you saw that you can get a lot of cover fire from the angles. This is not the Revolutionary War. We're not standing out in a straight line here. There's a lot of angles. As long as the CSA
Reinforcements are
chip
behind us.
away,
Get more, more fires coming up. From
keep
the
the
right
ticket
now.
even.
Keep your eyes open over there.
The point on this map is very large. You can cap it very easily. Just about, probably from this tree, everywhere on this stone wall right here, not quite at the logs. It goes all the way to these rocks. Very large opening. So if CSA can prevent Union from taking up too much space, keep the ticket loss even,
Yeah.
they can mass enough people on the edges of the point and force Union to run across open terrain
I'm trying to see what it is.
and win the game that way.
I guess we're holding.
But 30 minutes is a long time. Union falling back into the corn. Will CSA take advantage?
Since I got
I can't see.
This is Bus.
Go to the gap.
Yep. Finally pushing up. Taking their time. He was a little too aggressive last time, but if he can get up to the snake fence where Union is right now, they will essentially handicap the Union in the angles, as I was talking about earlier, in what the CSA can get. This is about 15 or so? 20? Yeah, it just keeps going. They're hiding half their numbers in the corn. They're flanking. Forest CSA still holding. Ninth Corps switching down. You don't really want to get in a fighting match right here if you're CSA.
At those rocks in the tree, shoot them.
A fighting match right here where CSA is just holding up those rocks and Ninth Corps is just holding at the corner. That's a benefit to Union.
Yeah.
CSA does not have the numbers to get up. They only have about 12 or so.
Southwest.
MB getting on the stone wall, shooting those angles like I talked about earlier. This map is Reno's Fall is all about angles. Union was holding more ground, but CSA just chipping away, inching forward. Union losing a lot of tickets actually. Why is that?
Fucking mongoloids.
A lot of dead bodies. That was not from that charge. Where are they getting these? Yeah. Must be getting out of line tickets somewhere.
Get over here, guys. Get over here. Get over
Still
here.
holding. MWB holding back to the corner. Logs is not very good as a long-term holding position.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Good volley.
They're pushing up. They're pushing up. Right
Yeah,
side.
holy shit.
There's
The
a
officer,
big
the
group of them.
officer is dead.
You've been hurting them bad.
Way to go, HD! Way to go!
Teach them
Couple
how to
assholes got up pretty close.
JP, let's go meet the men back in Maine.
It's crazy how 3 minutes ago, tickets were dead even. Now CSA almost a quarter stage above. Union needs to come up with a different strat. Does Union have anyone artillery? This is, yeah, just one. I think they're just using that as an officer spot. An extra pistol. Let's head over here to 9th Corps. Still holding. A lot of people. A lot of people.
Take aim, due north.
Yeah, they've fallen back. They only got 3 down. Using this defilade. That's why you reload if you're standing. Ugh.
Told you. Yeah.
Even crouching won't save you. Excellent volley. Union switching to taking losses. First Delaware merging in the forest. I think CSA, because they do not have any flags on the left flank, if they can keep a small force, keep 9th Corps busy in the corn, CSA massed up here can take every square inch of this map that they could possibly want. An entire 4-regiment charge
You got one more shot.
would be devastating to the Union.
Hold.
You got time for more. There you go.
Load and hold. Nice Jake.
No halts. Reload.
Hold your shot.
Good, 42nd Pennsylvania. Trying to gauge.
Be ready. Take it.
Let's slowly take that up.
Alright, boys.
Nice volley. Nice volley. CSA charging.
Georgia boys, count.
CSA, if they charge all people,
from the lower elevation.
Shenandoah, charge.
they will outnumber.
God is asking us from time to time to sprint to catch up.
Union hold on the far corner of the map, but first Delaware almost had it.
Fuck you,
Almost had it.
Behind us, one more.
How the
Alright,
fuck?
Shenandoah, rally over here.
How the
Yeah,
fuck?
cleaned it up. Great charge, CSA.
Shenandoah.
1 down flag, 2 down flags, 3 down flags. That one actually might respawn because it might be out of bounds. 3 down flags for Union. Now is CSA,
No, over
yep,
here.
yes,
Rally
yes
over
they
here.
are.
Go my left. Shenandoah.
If they can hold these rocks here, you get it. 1 or 2 regiments holding the rocks, and 1 regiment holding these logs right here, right where Porn Star is. It will be, CSA will be an excellent position to win this game.
Information. We take them with us.
Union down over half
Go to the flag.
of a morale stage. Hopefully CSA gets off point.
Hey, turn around.
They do not want to capping right now would be horrible. Devastating for CSA. Especially after a great win
Shot 4 of us and you didn't reload one.
on that charge. Union trying to survive, taking every piece of cover. Yeah. That regrouping where 9th Corps was holding that corn, they're not holding that corn anymore. They are actually. But they're doing what CSA did with the flag. Keeping their flag there for some reason. I'm not sure why they're doing that. They should regroup. Keep the flags with the main group. I don't understand that. But Union pushing up on the stone wall, trying to get the angles. This map is always about the angles. And CSA can very much neutralize them and be excellent shots. They just don't have the manpower. This is a skirmishing company.
I have to get myself a Rambo, man.
Three down flags still.
Follow me.
That's a lot of CSA right here.
Hey, Steve, fall back on the
Fall
star.
back into Georgia for Texas.
Nailed that motherfucker.
HD, pull back to the star. HD, pull back to the star.
Are they pulling off?
Pull back to the star.
I can't imagine they would pull everybody.
HD, pull back to the star.
They might.
HD, pull back to the star.
Yeah, it looks like it. You can still prevent Union from getting their flags, but not if you pull back all the way.
Oh, no, never mind.
Stay on your star, hot dogs.
Pulling back right before. Holding the rocks they held before the charge. We'll see if Union takes the original rocks, but I doubt they will. I don't think they've realized it yet.
Up and over, guys. Let's go.
Union holding on point. Not a good idea. You pre-capped the point. That's okay because you're about to go breaking, but if I was 9th Corps, you need to pull back. You're taking too many losses here. Once CSA realize that, yeah, they're gonna get excellent shots. Union has 0 cover up there. to the left of the stone wall. These are free shots for CSA. It's all about angles, but Union can play the time. Take the rocks, keep CSA at bay, and you can watch the movement. Union finally falling back here.
Enemies to the east. Keep an eye.
Sunrise was lost at sea.
CSA.
Rambo's out in the field.
Bus holding the rocks. Bringing his men over here. CSA holding these rocks. Is that on point? That is on point. Trying to pre-cap. Union flexing into the corn. Just our officer. Getting shot! Union charging A and V. A and V was just holding in the corner. Why were they doing that? Union cleaning them out. Those are free out of lines. Not enough to get your ticket advantage back, but maybe a distraction. Not a very good one. CSA on point. They're trying to get this. Union, if they go breaking, this will be an instant cap, an instant win. No, CSA didn't have the nerves. That was pushing a little too close. It's a good pullback. CSA charging Union logs.
Let's go, bitches.
Any amount to get him into breaking is a good charge. CSA can afford a bad charge, but still didn't get him into breaking.
Watch your right, watch your right. Clear the side pile.
Union charging the rocks. Union needs to hold these rocks. If they hold these rocks right here, they will have every angle. You have to run across open field to hit these rocks. Already on breaking. They need to hold cap. The CSA cannot throw enough bodies into this open field if Union controls these rocks here.
Watch this group coming in from the east.
Yeah, he just killed you.
CSA pushing down the stone wall. Getting those angles. You have 3 regiments on those rocks that might be overcommitting.
Bring me your dad.
Getting those flags. Ooh, good shot.
Mate. Good fucking shot. That guy dead.
Nice flag.
Union down flag. You could wish. It's not a bad walk from Union spawn. You can run through the corn. Takes about a minute. But probably closer to 30 to 45 seconds.
You softener! Oh, we don't want you There's a Yankee running up.
One coming in.
Well, so you got
CSA
10 reinforcing
holding
on
the
this
rocks.
flag. I'd recommend a couple.
Yeah, we're going.
They don't really have an angle. Union is very committed to those central rocks. In fact, they're actually pulling off the rocks because they overcommitted a little bit. Now they're overcommitting to retreat to hold the corn. CSA about to go breaking in another minute.
Hey, you want to shoot something? Shoot the flag.
Do sit-ups then, Zach. Do sit-ups.
Hampton's vision makes me feel like they'd rather shoot them into last stand. Smart decision, considering you have about 15 minutes left. 15 minutes is plenty enough time. You could probably get them in the last stand by 12. if you're very aggressive. 10 if you're taking your time and threatening the cap.
Pushing up the corn.
Yep, CSA.
Oh, smart.
Let's see this counter charge for Union. Not very committal right now. Hampton's division holding on the corner. Waiting for Union to commit to hit and flank on the side. Union very hesitant to come out of the corn. And I believe that's game. A side push and game. Great game. Mostly, I honestly, my first thought of this map is Union actually did very well in the beginning, but for whatever reason, just didn't have what I believe should have been a ticket advantage. It was neutral all game until that final charge, where they were a third to a half morale state up, and Union could not come back. They overcommitted on the rocks, they overcommitted on the retreat, and they just didn't understand where they should be. But excellent game by CSA. Not even that many out of lines. It was skirmishing. 54 out of lines, very excellent. And I'm Sticky Rice, and thanks for watching.